Hi, welcome to Cast and Loose Living Room. I'm Lynne Marie Rosenberg. I am here for the first time ever with two guests.
Whoa.
Sheyam Ghieth and Emmett Jack Lundberg. Sheyam is a producer, director, story editor, and graphic designer, and Emmett is a writer, director, actor, and filmmaker. You absolutely must know them for their digital series Brothers, available now on Vimeo On Demand. You might not know Emmett from that time in middle school he had to fall out of a closet in Box Office Poison, which is in the queer community, I imagine falling out of a closet. This has a specific ring to it.
Yes.
Especially in middle school when you don't even know what closet you're in.
Yeah.
You might not know Sheyam from her former life as a journalist covering economy and finance in Rome, or when she used to drive a bus.
Still, hands down, possibly best job ever.
This is my favorite you might not know them from I have ever said in a show on this video series. When did you drive a bus?
In college. For the university and for a city. It was crazy and it was the best job.
Did you have to get a special license?
Yes. A commercial, CDL.
That
Absolutely.
is badass. So their series, Brothers, tells the stories of trans men in ways I have never seen in popular media before, with creativity, love, and respect. So I thought we would look today at breakdowns for the trans and gender non-conforming community that don't quite capture creativity, love, and respect. Emmett knows because Emmett sends me some of these. They're truly...
I'm like, this one has to go.
Yeah, truly terrible. As far as gender identity goes, even your individual body parts could make or break your chance at a role.
Female hand model, Caucasian, androgynous characteristics, age range 20s to 30s, model will be pouring a liquid.
So not only can we tell your gender, but we'll be able to tell your age by your hands.
Yes.
Content makers are open-minded to what your gender identity might bring to the table.
Tess, feminine, viper, seductress, cunning with a hunger about her. So beautiful, it is unnatural. Oozing
Ugh.
in sexual knowledge and very, very desirable. Gender non-conforming, welcome.
Gender non-conforming, but you should conform to every female stereotype I've ever encountered. So beautiful, it is unnatural. Your beauty's disgusting.
Wow.
But as far as being transgender is concerned, there are some classic obstacles you'll have to navigate. There is my favorite, the noun versus adjective offense.
Transgender.
Yeah.
25 to 50 years old. All ethnicities, male or female.
Male or female, right.
But transgender.
Right. And transgender apparently is a noun. There is the archaic use of the term transsexual.
Mary, 21, is a transsexual playing a young white racist woman in her 20s. She is the house of the rising sun, born from every father's womb. She gives an abortion to her guilt. This is the role of a lifetime.
It's the role of a lifetime.
I don't even understand this.
No.
I mean, I don't...
No. I don't understand a single word. But it's the role of a lifetime,
It is
guys.
the role of a
I might
lifetime,
need a copy
yes.
of that one.
Yeah.
You got it. You can take this home with you. It's your parting gift. There is the constant insistence that trans women are prostitutes.
Bella, transgender female, ... She's cool, free-spirited, and carries a, quote, take me how I am or kiss my ass attitude. She deals with her insecurities with jokes, a sense of levity, and a sense of sexuality. Selling herself on Sunset Boulevard has toughened her up beyond her years. ...
Always a prostitute. But to bring us home, Emmett, this last gem illustrates the exacta of trans male breakdowns, singular focus on your transition narrative, and belief that any gender can tell your story.
Oh, no. Fiona Adrian, transgender male, strong and assured, but more vulnerable as he makes his transition to being male. can be insensitive to Alice and others as he becomes more consumed with his own journey becoming Adrian. We'll consider all genders for this role, but actor must be able to present as both female and male as called for in the script. Must be comfortable with same-sex kissing and body contact. But
and which sex would that be?
I'm like,
Yes.
wait, how
Precisely.
do they know it's same-sex kissing?
How do they know?
I know what this is from.
Do you
I was gonna
really?
say.
I do. Because I've seen it, yes.
So you guys face all sorts of intersectional issues in the industry. Sheyam, you mentioned that in addition to dealing with any number of, issues with the series and, people accepting these storylines, you get to deal with Islamophobia as well.
Oh, why not? Sure. I recently had to walk off of a job because of blatant Islamophobia that was unchecked. It was on a set, and no one took responsibility. It's unfortunately not as contained as one would think, and it's much more prevalent than people would think. I had the wherewithal and luckily the ability to take care of myself and just remove myself from the situation. Not everybody does.
How to run a set. You said you have a story about how to run a set.
Well, I think it all ties into this because I think we sort of every time we're on set are like, well, we know how not to run a set, and I take it from day jobs that I have done or proper jobs that I'm doing, where all of these things are kind of rampant, and so what we try really hard to do is make sure that everybody feels taken care of and doesn't feel like they're going to read a breakdown that looks like this.
Yeah.
I think not even taken care of, but just everyone feels comfortable. We had people tell us after shooting the last episode just how much it meant to them being on set, which was amazing. They were able to come on set, be themselves. No one had to have this whole thing about how they identify what their gender identity is. They could just be themselves and do their work.
I mean, as much as I loved watching your series, there was something so compelling about watching the making of.
People love it, yeah.
Because you got to see a set. First of all, those of us who are actors and are on set all the time, that looks so different. It was such a diverse set. There was such a beautifully queer and gender accepting atmosphere that you could get even just from the video you shot. And I think it exemplified the reason I stick with this and want this industry to be better, because that's actually what it can be, is this incredibly collaborative place where lots of people can go to feel safe. So I think you guys just did such a beautiful job doing that. Unfortunately, it is in contrast to so many sets that are run in a way that are toxically male and toxically straight. And I think you guys really nailed that. Emmett, you mentioned to me that sometimes they want you, but not really.
This is kind of a thing in the industry anyway. I think it's, people want to know you, they want to have your advice, they want to have your knowledge, but they don't actually want you, don't want to bring you on board. So specifically, I recently was contacted by a producer I know who works for a large, corporation. That's all.
A large unnamed corporation.
And, asking for my kind of consultation for me to look at this transgender storyline. And I said, great. What's your budget? Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, we don't have that. I'm like, okay, well, you let me know.
Yeah.
Because, my experience of being a transgender person, and being in the industry, I've learned a lot on my own, and I feel like I have a lot of knowledge that is very valuable.
Yeah.
And just because right now a lot of people want to put transgender people in their stories, I don't feel like there's any less reason that I should be not getting paid for this.
The stories you guys tell on Brothers is something I'm not seeing anyone do with such care and with such respect. I'm so excited what's to come for you guys. Everyone out there, go find Brothers, Vimeo on demand, or Brothers Series.
Brothersseries.com.
Brothersseries.com.
Everything's there, yeah.
I'll put it down on the YouTube notes. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for watching. Take care of each other and be professional.